Oh, that is so cool. I don't know why, but yeah. Just add stuff like this and suddenly the world becomes more alive. Makes sense. How do we would leave this? Use the door. He also mentioned that there's some functionality in the train. Leaving the train and switching the train works like this every other vehicle, while in first-person view, your next previous weapon key mouse wheel switches between seats. Feel free to turn on the radio to enjoy. There's even a mod menu for this. That is cool. You can even switch seats. Look at this. Now we can be here. Okay. I have to admit that is so cool. If I would not be alone in the train, it would be even cooler, I guess, but it's my private train now. I really have to admit that surprises me also how well this kind of works. Like it's pretty cool. Does this thing also change? Next station, Pacifica? It always says Pacifica, right? What happens if I... Okay, I can't get out of the vehicle when the train is on its way. That is just so cool. It's kind of strange. I don't like going only if I have to by train in real world. It has to do with him often being late here in Germany, but yeah, I don't know. Here in the game, I kind of find it fascinating. Especially, like, it seems the infrastructure for this to work is kind of there. So yeah, it's interesting that you can make it work, though. Look, there are different trains, and on the bottom right you can even see different trains. I mean, it doesn't make too much sense with what we just saw, but Republic Way North, Charter Hill. So now we get like a different direction. You can also go third person cam. We can't look into the train. Next N-Class station. Do we see this when we are inside the train? Well, no, we only see this. Maybe we see it. Oh, here you see it's getting kind of. What was that? It says, so I could get out here. We already were here once. This is, I think, my home station, right? Or just go a different way. It's very interesting. It looks like quite a usual public transport strings, but quite fun because it's Night City. Yeah, exactly. Where am I? This is a place I'm often looking for. It's down here in the middle. But yeah, so this mod I can definitely recommend. So after beating up these people here, and looting them, of course, we can just say, okay, I go to the train station now and go somewhere else. And then you can just sit here and, I don't know, go to the next station and go somewhere. That is really cool, I have to admit. Like, and the fast travel functionality is kind of disabled with the metro stations, I think, to some degree, but I think you can still fast travel. A bit of sound is missing for the train, I have to admit, but yeah, that's a fantastic mod. Like, I don't know why it's so cool, but it's kind of cool to just cruise through Night City by train. And now we can just get out. Oh, I should maybe not go fall down on the theme.
This is an NC Metro passenger announcement. The schedule of departures has changed. Please consult the timetable.
Maybe it's a bit complicated with the elevator. I assume the elevator is maybe some kind of loading transition screen or so. In my opinion, that's like insanely cool, like really well done. Okay, this also tracks the closest thing. Yeah, that is true. I also often tend to drive instead of using the fast travel in this game as well. Driving Night City is quite fun, I agree. I have so many hours in this game just driving through the city. Jump to V, close. Do we have like one small problem I think with this particular mod that might exist to some degree. I'm not sure if he solved it in some way or not. Like if I would like to fast travel instead of driving the train, it maybe takes like, at least for the metro station, an extra step. But to be honest, I rarely use the metro station for fast travel anyway. Maybe you maybe use it here over the map, like if I want to get like, I don't know, to this place. No, that doesn't work unfortunately here in this menu. Maybe there is a way or so? Maybe there's like another interaction thing to use the fast travel? Well, they even have these you could also sell a bunch of weapons, but that's currently not a concern.
This is an NC Metro passenger announcement. The schedule of departures has changed. Please consult the timetable.
I mean, I've seen some stations where you could, if you would want to, fast travel. Or you can also use a radio on this thing here, I read in the document. So that's definitely also a possibility. Which is pretty cool, not gonna lie. Only thing I'm curious, wait, I probably should have stopped the game so you can see what's going on. Yeah. It's basically, yeah, that I know what you mean. Yeah, it's really... That is... I think I read somewhere that there is a mod like this. Yeah, I assume this thing here, you might have to change the map and place this thing here. I would I assume it was not there before. Like you might have to clean these passes a bit and maybe make them a bit more sophisticated or so. That would be my assumption. I like though that at these train stations you have like, first of all,
this is an NC Metro passenger announcement. The schedule of departures has changed. Please consult the timetable.
So I assume this is the actual net that we can use. So that's, I'm not sure if it's in the game or if the modder placed it here. Slaughterhouse Prime.
This is an NC Metro passenger announcement. The schedule of departures has changed. Please consult the timetable.
Have a champagne bucket there. Very cool. Let me just reduce the speed a little bit. This is a clip for Lizzie's spa. Interesting. I would have laughed though if he maybe would have let one of the gates or so, or always placed the station here that you can still use this as a fast travel point. I mean, it doesn't matter if you mod the game so heavily. Look at this fancy tunnel here. It's kind of cool. Okay, it's just for fanciness. Probably won't go through. Maybe there is a route where you kind of go in this direction, but I can't imagine that. But it looks kind of neat, I have to admit. The only, like I said, a bit unfortunate thing is...
Yo no haría negocios con esa culera. Es tu lana, no chingues, pendeja.
Did you know last-gen Cyberpunk can damage your nervous system?
Is that you lose the fast travel, the classic fast travel points due to this. Like if I would like to say, oh, I want to fast travel here, I would have to go that way. It's not that big of a deal, not gonna lie, but you this car. Like the fast travel is not gone, don't get me wrong, but the metro stations don't work as fast travel points anymore, which is maybe a little downside to this, but still pretty cool. And currently we're using the mod anyway, and these symbols are now Oh, excuse me. These symbols are now the metro stations, which is kind of interesting. You can get to quite a few places in the city. You can't get to the Badlands, it seems, but also not really needed. And you can still fast travel if you would want to. So, not gonna lie, it is still pretty neat. Okay, chat. That is, yeah, really, really cool. That was a very fascinating little thing here. Here I think is our egg that we also got today. Vending machine, that's what these things are called. Let me just check something. Can I leave it without dying? I can. It's like it's this mega flying thing now that comes by when you look out of the window. Notice it multiple times. I assume it has containers, yeah, but I would assume it's not solid. No, it is for sure not solid. Quite interesting. Still looks cool though. Still quite interesting. Okay, chat. Johnny's Porsche is awesome. I have to say it's not my favorite because it's kind of difficult to control, I feel. But it's also kind of nice, don't get me wrong, but I usually like my favorite one is definitely the Kusanagi motorcycle, the Caliban, because it's insanely fast, and I like the thing at the end that when you get a certain speed it just gets out of the car, and I don't know, that looks really futuristic and cool. And fortunately I can't manage my cars from my apartment. What other thing do I have that is cool? The Javelina, I think is the name, the Nomad car, because it just has like insane traction. Like it's really good driving physics. I kind of like that. Yeah, we are still missing some weapons here. We maybe have to look into what weapons are missing exactly for us. Quite a few, to be honest. Very nice. So another thing we have to do. Let me just get a really weird save game, know what's going on. We have to load the actual save game that we had like hours ago. Desperate Measures. That was a mission it kind of knew, we liked. And here we like in these screenshots here, I started with the weird with the stuff where we changed a lot of weird things in the game. I'm not sure what we actually did. Let me just double check the save game here. (2020-18). Okay, that is definitely a modified save game already. And we did the testing with some of the weapons. Damage record was like 147k with a pistol, I think. And this should be the save game where all the stats are the usual way. Nothing is modified, stat-wise at least. 10, 10, 18, 20, 12. Yeah, that's our actual build. We have 96 perk points, which is quite a bit, and we have 71. It has to be 7. It was also no, it wasn't. At the end, it wasn't 71 perk points anymore because we got basically everything on 20 except for intelligence. But yeah, that is what I was usually using. And I have to admit, like I did not expect it, but the shotgun build was really fun. Like that was a lot of fun. Especially being far more tanky all of a sudden was kind of helpful. And here we started experimenting, I think. And I visited this apartment earlier. There's also a fast travel point right next to this apartment that we got here. So that is kind of neat. I'm not... Okay, there might be a thing we did... Let's check our apartment if we have the egg. Iguana, they have like an iguana egg from the Yorinobu's thing. I got it. And it's still possible to get up to Yorinobu's place. I mean, I think this is the egg. Otherwise, I don't see the iguana egg. I missed it. And I think that we did was a bit of flying around. Not sure if you can see it in your inventory. I'm not sure if it is even in the inventory, not gonna lie. Some of the stuff is here, but I don't see the egg. Not sure when I did the egg stuff. I have no idea. Can't remember. I mean, I could, in theory, just double check the place really quick. Before I call it a day, so that is for sure a possibility. We just have to go to warp, I don't know, 10. I think the dog. Isn't it down here somewhere? It must be somewhere close to the coast, right? This here is Konbeki Plaza. Okay, found it. Okay, it's a bit... Oh yeah, the problem with the daytime here. In this particular place. Have to have night, else it's... the weather's so strange here. Doesn't really work with a different daytime. Okay, so now we can actually see where we are going. Oh, I'm too low. Oh god, that was too high. Oh god, no, Chris. Okay, we have to simply reduce the speed, then I can also land on it probably without ruining everything. Okay. There. Let's double check if I got the egg from here or not. I got it, it was here. I'm not sure how I didn't see it. But yeah. We got this. Also, shoutouts to Mr. Arasaka here. He's still here and living. Same with where we found the shard. V's apartment. Teleport. So we got the egg. I think you need to put them into the storage for them to show up. That is a possibility. But there are potentially also a lot of weapons I missed. I assume this here is the egg, which I find kind of funny that he just puts it in some bowl he found. What does our inventory say? Is it now clean again? It is clean. Look at this. We don't have a bazillion things. I don't have like... I still don't know where I found the crafting specs, unfortunately, which... No, here we don't have them. Awesome. So I also added them somehow. Let me just check something. It always makes this sound. I'm wondering... Did it add something? Maybe some crafting specs or so? No, right? No, it's okay. So we only have increase all resistances. We have, though, the crit damage one and crit chance one, but only as And increased damage we have as well. So we have crunch. We don't have them as legendaries. I potentially clicked on upgrade them to legendary or something like that. I forgot. That's maybe why we have those. And it makes no sense to craft the lower versions of that. So that also kind of solves the puzzle I was wondering what the deal with that was. So that kind of worked. Did we find something important later? This is the jacket of David Martinez. I think that is the main character from the Edge Runner anime. So we did a mission where we got this jacket of him, which we haven't never tried, to be honest. Which we can just do for people who might be interested in this. So that is his particular jacket. I also have a mod installed where I can change my appearance here in the mirror. So kind of cool. Maybe-ish to demonstrate it a bit better. There is a mod, I think, here in this thing. You can... Well, I think it's better from the... I can switch to the third person perspective for V. So you can kind of see him, how he looks. Or the jacket. It looks... Something is missing in the jacket because it's potentially rendered. I'm kind of surprised that we see his head. I don't know why that is. But that's the best I can do right now. I've not seen the anime, no. Not because I don't like anime or so, just don't watch many shows and series and so on. So that is one of the reasons for that. Yeah, you might be right, maybe... I think the breakthrough was there. Yeah, this thing though we cheated. This thing we cheated. No. Did we cheat it? I'm not sure if we cheated it because... No, this we bought. We bought this one for 30k. Yeah, you are right. If the weapon is... Unfortunately you can't see the weapons, but now the weapons also appear here. That's interesting, but still some weapons are missing here, unfortunately. This is a breakthrough because it's written on it. This is a psalm. This is the 05. Oh no, that's the Overwatch, not the 05, I think. This is Johnny's weapon. This one here could be Mr. Skippy? My connection went to shit, and when you said something about bad quality, I got something like 144p. Oh. That looks like Skippy. I have no idea what this weapon could be though. Like, it feels like I have all the pistols in the world. I don't know why I have this weapon 2 times. I can't tell you that. Oh, here we have the Satara. This thing is, like, I have to admit, Kind of like it. We don't have the build for it anymore. It would be cool if there would be like an option to sort it by iconic stuff. That would be cool. Fortunately, that option is not available for us. Maybe the I think I know which weapon it is. It is potentially this here. And I couldn't put it into the stash simply because I can't put it into the stash. Oh no. Like it shows me that this weapon's a quest item, and as a result I can't discard it. Which is very unfortunate. Yeah, so Skippy I gave to the rightful owner. What other weapons could we miss here? I don't know why I can duplicate some of those. Strange. How could we solve this problem, chat? The enclose that we have here. Don't ask. There's potentially a iconic version of this as well somewhere hidden deep to this thing here. This one is kind of funny. I love Night City. Oh, here's Plan B. Johnny's weapon. Here we have the Lizzie one. I have this 2 times. Hey, why do I have this 2 times? I don't understand, chat. Is this the other Skippy version we got from this particular weapon? I can't remember. The Chaos we already fully upgraded, that explains it. Plan B is the one you got hit in the head from in the beginning. Yeah, that is the Dex weapon, right? The Dex to Deshawn. Yeah, it's a Dex weapon. You're right. There's the Mox. We have seen that as well. Oh, that is the weapon I was looking for. I already put it to legendary. It was another iconic. My plan is currently, in case people wonder, what is he doing there, this foolish person? My current plan is to upgrade all my weapons to iconic weapons to legendaries, so I find them easier. That at least is a theory in my head. And that's a Widowmaker, which we found out is a pretty decent weapon, not gonna lie. These we already upgraded. Breakthrough we already upgraded. Be surprised. Yeah, this is the 05. It's still like a smart shotgun I've not seen. Like we have this here on legendary 2 times for whatever reason. Maybe I got the craft and never crafted it? I can't... I have no other explanation that I did never craft this weapon. Strange, isn't it? We just crafted. This I think we crafted. So now I can craft the legendary version of that weapon as well. Chaos we already upgraded. Sovereign can make legendary. This here I cheated though, I have to admit. It seems like you can't find the legendary spec for the SPT-32 Gret. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, we have a legendary knife? I didn't know that. Very fascinating. Plan B. Oh, here's the this is the it's also a weapon I was kind of missing. I thought, hey, where's this particular weapon, and never showed up again. Oh, the buzz saw. Maybe we have it now 2 times, I'm not sure. Oh, this is the Moxia. We can't. I don't know why I can craft them multiple times though. Let's see. This we can make legendary now. This we can make legendary. Is already crafted. Russia. Plan B. Dex weapons. Weapon. We can also make legendary. Okay, all I'm now missing is this stinger knife. No idea where that is. Knife. Stinger. Okay, we already have this as a legendary knife as well. Okay, some of these iconics I have, katana iconics I have not fully upgraded yet. Oh, that was wrong. That's the normal katana. Katana wise, I should have, I'm not sure if I have everything, but at least close to everything I should have. This thing is also like a weird, this weird mission. I remember that. It'd be really great if you could sort stuff by if it's iconic or not. It's kind of strange that this is not a thing in this game. We have one baseball bat that's legendary already. With the Archangel, the Amnesty. Dexter Deshawn, probably didn't I'd already said it, but yeah, that's his weapon. Johnny's weapon. There's like a billion of pistols in this stash, enough to equip an army or 2 or 3. Kind of funny. Think that... Oh, this weapon I overlooked, the Dying Knight. Pretty sure we are still missing some good stuff. Like there must be a shotgun like this or as well as a legendary. I have no idea why I have this weapon 2 times though. Like that makes very little sense to me. Pretty empty this thing now. Let's check the crafting menu really quick. This thing is fully upgraded. We have this item here that's still missing. We have this item that is still missing. Okay, now we have everything on legendary. That's pretty neat, I would say. You only have the buzzsaw that is not legendary, so that's the only weapon I have overlooked. The rest should be kind of okay, right? Or the Mox is, and okay, Mox and the weapon of Jackie. The rest seems to be okay. Okay. Here's the Mox. Why is Amnesty craftable still? Makes no sense to me, I guess, but should be. And here the Mox. Pretty strange. Oh, the Divided We Stand I missed. That has to go to Epic as well. I overlooked another one. Divided We Stand. You can also recraft the breakthrough. Huh? My blind chat? Ah, no, that's not it. Here it is. I don't know why it didn't show up. No, it showed up. So we have that on Legendary as well. Is anything missing? No, Dying Knight. Okay. Always some weapons. This is here we have to scroll down quite a bit. Dying Knight. I have to reset the crafting menu one time. Okay, got this as well. So now all our things are on Legendary, which is, I think, good. Looks about right. Amnesty I have already. I don't know why I can craft it again, but whatever. Archangel we also have. Can't put down this weapon, which is so strange. I have to admit, that is kind of strange. high quality, right? Okay, some of these weapons are maybe bugged or so. Do I still have them in my inventory? No, I don't have them. It's just a bug for this thing here. I don't know why it shows it so strangely. Pretty strange. That's hardly confusing. Gonna lie. Maybe if we reload it one time. Very strange, chat. But yeah, this wall now is complete, as we can see. There's only Skippy missing, which I can't get anymore. And this is, I assume, Crash. The problem with the weapon Crash is that it's kind of bugged and I can't put it into the inventory. I could try to maybe cheat it in my menu again, just to accomplish that. And hope it's not bugged anymore. It's kind of a better Crash here that I have here in this version, unfortunately. See, there's a Crash now. Pretty strange. But yeah, at least now our collection is almost complete, except for Skippy, which is, as said, kind of difficult to if you complete the quest as I did, it's kind of difficult to keep it. I usually take, what weapons do we take with us usually? This, of course. Now we can maybe leave it where it is. Like an unbugged Crash. Maybe because this other Crash isn't upgraded. Wait a minute. I would at least give this a shot. Crafting, upgrade, Crash. Not even close. Yeah, I don't know if it's how random it is to use this particular thing there. Oh. It seems like it does not always have the same stats. I'm just currently very curious how I got this monster of a weapon. I don't know why the other crash weapon I have is kind of bugged. It's really strange. Not gonna lie, but it's simply the better version of the weapon. So what can I do, right? We just keep the unbugged crash where it was before. What's the best katana that we have? Like damage wise, this here seems to be the best. Cocktail stick, yeah. I have to admit it's not my favorite though. The Byaku I like most. I mean, we could look at it at least. Not my favorite, I have to admit. There's electrical damage. I have to admit, this one I like the most. We just take the one I like most. Whatever. Doesn't matter too much. This is a smart weapon. Divided we stand, which has also a pretty high DPS it seems. Or maybe, no, it just has a very high fire rate. This here has more damage. Why does it have... Huh? It has higher base damage and a higher fire rate? Or am I just reading this wrong? I don't get it, but whatever. Psalm I usually take with me. What other weapons did we use, chat? The Overwatch as a silenced thing. The breakthrough, like breakthrough is just absolutely insane, I have to admit. Absolutely insane weapon. Maybe this one. I got to go now, for now. See you. Yeah, thank you for staying so long, Birchman. Much appreciated. I got into a car and got hit by the Edge Runner theme song. They updated. There's even like a mission where you can do a brain dance and see like a short part of the anime for a moment, which was also pretty cool. And then you get the jacket at the end as a reward or something like that. So I wish you fantastic rest of the day, Birchman. Nice for you that you stayed so long. Not sure what other weapons we should maybe try out. I have to say, like, this weapon kind of convinced me recently, simply because of its ridiculous power it has. Like, I was really shocked how powerful that thing is. Also, the shotgun. The problem with the shotgun is now that we have no upgrades for in our skill tree for it. So as a result, it's not that good anymore. I would like. It's very good if you have the build for it, I would assume. But I don't expect the smart shotgun to be that good when you just use it on its own. Maybe I'm wrong. And we could try it, just for the lulz. It's not by DPS, it's by quality. Now I get it. But this does more damage and it's silenced, and the damage is reduced by 15% as a result, which is on this damage scale quite a lot. Question is, what else would we need? Like, I have to say, the Widowmaker also really convinced me, but usually we don't have to fight that many enemies, and the Breakthrough does the job quite well. But the Widowmaker is basically, let's say, a less powerful version of the Breakthrough, just with 12 shots in the magazine, which is kind of ridiculous, I have to admit. This thing potentially also can create some holes and things. Still don't know why this version is so incredibly bugged compared to the other Crash version we have. It feels a bit slower, but like all the other stats are kind of insane. Especially, like, look at, I don't know why it does so much physical damage. And you have to consider the physical damage of this Crash I'm currently having here with me is also reduced. Well, no, it's not. It's unreduced now. I would reduce it further. Is the other Crash? No, the other Crash can't be reduced. I don't know, chat, what the reason for this is, but I like it. Now it does less damage. It's silenced, and the damage modifier by 2.5, the headshot modifier 2.5 is just really, really strong. Or the damage multiplier when attacking from stealth. Like, this is really strong. Even though we lose 15% damage on it, but it's just absolutely insane. I think I have the Crash usually on the 3, and on the 1 I have something like the club here, so usually our build we are running with. Okay, so we upgraded all our weapons. This is now our official save file. Though we changed a few things, like finally having the Crash here at the wall. Skippy we can't have. Else we have all the iconic weapons that are listed here. There might be some I have missed. We can maybe look into like another stream where we could have found those as well, but yeah, currently I feel like it was not too bad. I would like maybe to test the shotgun that we have. Oh, that is not the fast travel point I was looking for. Kabuki Market usually has like some people, like volunteers as I would call them, that we could maybe try out what happens if we test our weapons on those guys. I'm very curious about the shotgun. I made a quick save here and we just equipped the shotgun really quick. Like this thing positively surprised me in a especially devastating way for potential enemies. Should be on the other side. There are always like some tiger claws here doing stuff.
What was that?
Yeah, it's not as strong anymore as it is if you fully upgrade it. But not gonna lie, still pretty decent. A little bit weird, but I'll take it. Though this thing here might be really strong. What on earth did that? Something is wrong with this number here. Like, is this a bug or something? Like this thing here. Unfortunately, I can't silence it, but. Are you kidding me? Can you stop pushing me from the wall? I need to lean a bit. What's wrong with all the people? And they know what's coming, I guess. Oh, I killed the other person as well.
Come on.
Oh. Okay, I see the problem with this thing. It has one shot. Oh, you have to be kidding me. I don't have the menu. Game. I don't have the menu ready for getting rid of the police really quick. I did not expect that there could be a police person behind me and start shooting at me. I think the shot explodes of this particular weapon, and usually these explosion effects of these weapons generate some problems with it. So there's that.
Yeah, I got you now. What the fuck? Hey, don't be scared now. Whatever.
It's a bit imprecise. Like, I don't know where we're shooting. Like, this thing is also kind of impressive, I have to admit. Only a single bullet laden with explosive material that wreaks havoc at the point of impact. Reloading this monster requires additional time. Very interesting. Very interesting weapon, I have to admit. And where we need like another round. I would like to test a normal version of this tech revolver, because like I said, like we found out when we did this insane testing thing here. That can I craft a weapon of this kind? I can. This is the thing, and this is the normal one, which I would even like to upgrade. We could upgrade this thing here even further. It still does a ton of damage. Is this the commander? Yeah, it is. I'm very curious about a normal version of this. Like, it also does 1k damage, which is quite a bit, to be frank. It's 4 shots now. In case you wonder, last shot I have the perk. Last shot does double damage, just to see what this thing can do. Okay, it was not a headshot, unfortunately.
The fuck is that little constant?
I don't know what it is, but it struggled quite a bit doing this damage here. 20k. I'm not sure why they are so bugged. Again, not a headshot. 16k. I mean, this weapon though still wreaks havoc, I assume. If we compare this with, for example, the crash that we have here, you see the difference, right? It does far less damage, but the damage is very similar. I think it could even be higher under certain circumstances, simply because we have the silencer on it, and it has this 2.5 headshot damage multiplier. Might be interesting. Crit chance by 7%. Yeah, this is the damage penalty for revolver. We have this reduced. Pretty nice. So yeah, pretty interesting stuff that we got here. I guess the only way to get even more damage is with when we use the ricochet functionality of the game. But getting hit shots with a ricochet is kind of difficult. But I assume with that you could definitely make even more damage than that. This guy's still dead. They kind of are. Oh, he just reload. I saved before I started shooting? I'm not sure. However, tech weapons can't be dodged. I didn't know that, but that is, my opinion, a thing that's very powerful. No, I don't survive that many hits anymore. well, that kind of worked. Okay, pretty awesome. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to test. It was the hard save we did. I would like to upgrade that and then call it a day. So yeah, still very interesting. Really interesting what kind of cool stuff there is in the game. Crafting. Craft this thing. Upgrade this thing here. These and these we need to buy more of. The rest we have quite a few. The only thing that's a bit unfortunate, you can't use like a silencer on this thing. Very nice. Pretty nice. Yeah, this thing is really also really nice. Okay, so this is basically our equipment. We have a few points and things left. Very interesting to play around with all the Cyberpunk stuff. Our wall now is almost complete. This one is missing. The Skippy here I simply don't have right now. Available the other stuff I have in my inventory. I think that's basically it for Cyberpunk today. Let's do another hard save so we know what we are doing. Maybe I already did this and forgot. Go to the main menu and yeah, I would say I call it a day. It was a very long stream, I have to admit, but it was a lot of fun trying all the stuff out, trying the different builds and so on. We learned quite a few interesting little details about the game and what can be done, and that is always kind of fascinating. We checked out some mods, also pretty cool stuff. I would say, yeah, thank you people for watching. Shout out to Birchman again for being so active in chat. Always nice to have somebody to chat while trying stuff out. And yeah, I'm not sure when I stream next time. I don't know, maybe soonish, maybe next year, which is pretty close to be honest. Something like that. Thank you people for watching. If you watch us on YouTube, maybe press the like button and comment and maybe subscribe to the main channel instead to the archive channel, to be honest, but whatever. Thank you for watching. Fantastic rest of the day and till next time. Goodbye.